Well, good evening. I thought I'd bring you back and just let you know what's going on. I was out in the woods all day. Well, no. I was out in the woods all afternoon, and it was good. You know, it was hard work. I better plug this in. Wait a second, in case the battery's a little low. It felt good because I kind of got just about done in a way. I just got some big stuff to go, and you know, a little bit of touch up with the brush saw. Other than that, I busted through, and from one end to my property, one trail end, the end of one trail to the end of another trail on the other side of my property. So I've got a connection, and that is just great. I think it's going to be fine. I think I'll be able to use my Steiner tractor. I've got a plow for it. Plus this scoop, I can kind of move dirt with that too. So I'll be able to improve it, you know, once it's established, you know. And the only bad thing right now is the little stumps of the brush, the popple regrowth, are pretty sharp and hard, you know, so I got to be careful with anything I drive on there, that it doesn't pop the tires or anything. And it'll be fine. They usually last about a year. I'm having a bowl of ice cream, Breyer's chocolate mint, and then I've got a granola mixture on top. And if you don't mind, I'll just start enjoying those things. I'll put this recipe in the description. It's pretty good. It's my go-to snack for anything, for all day long. I put it on ice cream, but I also eat it with milk and blueberries on top. But real happy. I'd been thinking about this for a good couple years, and it's not a fun thing to think about because it was a lot of work, but not as bad as I dreamed. Anyway, it's 34 Fahrenheit, 63 in the camper, and I was out in the cold today. I don't know if it even got much higher than 40. I could look. High for the day. Low for today was 30. That must have been this morning or something. The high for today was 40. But I was working out there with just this flannel shirt on. And it's 1 degrees outside in Celsius and 18 inside. But with just this flannel shirt on, and then I've got a harness for my brush saw that I wear too, that gives me a little warmth. But anyways, it was okay when I was moving around, throwing brush and throwing, you know, deadfall logs off the trail. But in the camper here, I put the remainder of one of the cylinders in there, and it didn't have a whole lot in, but it lasted most of the day, I think. But when I got back, the furnace was running but not producing heat, so I knew that the tank needed to be replaced. And so that was a bit to warm up the camper when I was already pretty cold, because once I stopped working, I didn't put a jacket on. I just got on the tractor and started heading back, and I was getting pretty chilled. But and then I eventually just cranked the heat so that it was like baking hot in here. It seemed like, but actually it wasn't. But real nice trip to Canada. No problems there. Oh, except the charger, yeah. Holy buckets. I've been frustrated at chargers, but this one kind of took the cake. It just, they had a new app, and then my car was fighting me for control of my phone, you know, where the speaker, it wants to use the speaker phone, you know, in the car. Instead of being able to hear it on my phone, I can hear it in my car, and I had the car on, and if I had shut the car off, you know, that would have gone away, but I didn't really feel like shutting my car off, so I was kind of fighting that. And it was just a bad time. But I'm up and running with the app, and I could see eventually he just started the charger for me and charged my card. So, yeah. And tomorrow I just got to finish that trail. A little bit I got to go through a couple trees for sure, you know. Big ones. But it shouldn't be. That saw cuts really fast. It's a real treat because I've been using just a small saw. And it's like very weak. I don't know. So I'm getting pretty close to just, the deer will eventually find that trail, which goes from my existing trail over here to my existing trail back there, and that's where I hunt, is back in the back part. So be interesting if it brings deer to my stand where I put my stand. But I'm going to get ready like I'm going to be hunting. And if I don't feel like hunting during deer hunting, I'm not going to hunt. You know, if it's really, really cold, I just can't do that. I don't know. But if it's warm, I can definitely do it, you know, so it depends. Haven't seen any. Really. This is that one when I first got here. Small buck. And I asked him when I picked up some doe scent, and or a buck scent, I should say. But I asked him about the doe season, and he said everybody that wanted to hunt a doe this year got their tag. So, that's pretty cool. There's a lot of deer around. They've had easy winters. So anyways, looking forward to that. Possibly get up in my tree stand. I hunt in a tree stand, and just exposed, but I dress really warm. Anyways, I'll bring you back tomorrow in the morning when I'm getting going. I might not get going until noon or something because I'm going to be feeling a little sore tomorrow, I think. So we'll talk to you later. Bye now.